Shalom, everybody. Welcome. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Junior Congregation. I am Rabbi Adam Bellows, and I'm excited to be with you this morning. And you may notice where I am. What are those back there? Yeah, you see those pyramids right there? You may notice that I'm in Egypt around the pyramids. I'm not really in Egypt, but let's pretend. And that's because we have our next major Jewish holiday that's coming up, where we talked about when we were slaves in Egypt, and that holiday is, just call it out. What is that holiday? Passover. You are right. So we're going to sing today, and we're going to sing maybe a Passover song, and I'm going to talk about a Passover a little bit. And let's start by singing this morning a little bim bam, though. Let's sing one of my favorite Shabbat songs. Let's sing a little bim bam together. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, cheery beery beery bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Everybody sing Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Hey, Shabbat Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Let me hear you now. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Sing it quietly now. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Even softer now. Bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Now nice and loud. Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, Shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. All right, repeat after me now. Hine, Matov, Uma, Naim. שבר אחים, שבר אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבר אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב. Let me hear you. ומה נעים, ומה נעים. שבת אחים, גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים, גם יחד. Okay, sing like I do. Hine. That's pretty good. Macho. Okay, not bad. Uma. Mai. שבר אחים גם יחד. Oh, good one. Now. שבר אחים גם יחד. Now really loud. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, גם יחד. Oh, that's wonderful. I think we need to sing a Passover song because Passover is coming up, Did you know that I have a friend who's a dinosaur? That's right. I have a friend who's a dinosaur. And he loves to spend not only Shabbat, but he loves to spend Passover with me as well. So can you sing like a dinosaur? We're going to sing about Mr. Dinosaur. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, knocking a 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he wants to spend Shabbat with me. He wants to light the candles, the nerot, hold up your nerot, and he wants to drink the wine or grape juice. He wants to eat the challah, because it always tastes so fine. Cause he's a dinosaur knocking at my door, knocking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he wants to spend Shabbat with me. But guess what? Like I said, he also wants to spend Passover with me. He wants to eat the, what do we eat on Passover? Not challah. We eat matzah. He wants to eat the matzah. And he wants to have, what do we call it when we all sit around and we have special foods and we have a special Seder plate? What do we call that? He wants to have a Seder, a Passover Seder. Raise your hand if you're going to have a Passover Seder. Yeah. Hopefully everyone gets to have a Passover Seder. He wants to have the cup of Elijah. Everyone hold up your cup of Elijah. The cup of Elijah, and here's my cup of Miriam. The cup of Elijah has some wine or grape juice in it. Don't drink it. Don't drink it. And the cup of Miriam has some water in it because Miriam, Moses' sister, brought everyone water. So everyone put your cups on your Seder table. Because he's a dinosaur knocking at my door, knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and he wants to spend Passover. He wants to spend Passover. He wants to spend Passover with me. Oh, good job. All right, we are now ready to begin our service, begin our worship officially. And with that, we have the Baruch Hu. Now, I'm going to remain seated because otherwise you'll just see like just my guitar right here. You won't even see me if I stand up. But you can stand up right now if you'd like to. And if you know which way is east, then you can face toward that direction. This morning, in the morning, east is towards where the sun is. So if you can find that direction, you can face east. And what's east of us? What are we facing? We're facing Israel. And in Israel, we're facing specifically Jerusalem. And in Jerusalem, we're facing specifically like the Western Wall area. So face east if you can, and we'll sing Baruch Hu together. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Now everybody hold up one finger. Hold up one finger. Repeat after me. There is one God. Now take that finger and point that finger right at yourself and say, there is one me. There's only one God. There's only one me. There's only one you, and 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 each of you. Even if you're a twin, which I know some of you are. Even if you're a triplet, which maybe some of you are. Or a quadruplet. or a quintuplet. There's only one of you. And when we sing the words of Shema, we're grateful that there's only one of us, of each of us, and we're grateful that we have one God, that we have Adonai, that we have the one God. So we sing together, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. If you were standing, you can be seated. And after we Jews were allowed to go free from slavery in Egypt, after we were allowed to go free, we came to the Sea of Reeds. There was this great water before us, and we didn't know what we were going to do. But thankfully, God made it so that we were able to cross and we were able to get to safety. So we said to God right then and there, we said, God, mi chamocha, who is like you, God? Who is like you? That's when we sang that, is when we were able to cross to safety. So we sing together. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar v'kodesh, Norah tehilot, Osef eleh. Who is like you? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Moses and the children crossed the sea. He sang to you with songs of joy. Who is like you, Adonai? Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar v'kodesh, Norah tehilot, Osef eleh. When we crossed that sea, we hoped that everybody was okay and was doing well and healthy. And so now we turn our thoughts to those people in our lives and in our community who are in need of healing. And it might be somebody who's in need of healing of mind, of body, or of spirit. And so if you at home have the name of somebody that you'd like to think of at this time, I want you to take a few moments and you can say the name of that person out loud, kind of put their name out into the universe, or you can even keep that person quietly in your mind and in your heart. We're going to take a few moments, try to be peaceful and quiet as you think about this. Maybe close your eyes and just think about those people who might be in need of healing. Or you can say their names out loud. For all of those we're thinking of at this time, we ask for healing, and we sing together Misha Berach L'cholim, a prayer for healing for those who are in need of it. Misha Berach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi sheberachimotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. So if you've been standing at all during this time, which I realize I didn't ask you to have a seat after the Shema, you can be seated now if you were standing. And I'm going to tell a story here. I'm going to read this book called, Is It Passover Yet? Some of you may know this book. Some of you have probably read this book. But let's see if we can figure out when it's Passover, how we can tell when it's Passover. When spring flowers bloom and grass starts to grow, and the warm sun has melted the old winter snow, Passover is on its way. So spring is coming. When we see from the window a robin or a wren, those are birds, and squirrels play high up in the trees once again, Passover is on its way. When everyone scurries from room to room, there they are scurrying around their house. I see a Chanukiah on their shelf left over from Hanukkah. So when everyone scurries from room to room with a bucket and mop or a long-handled broom, Passover is on its way. They're doing some spring cleaning. I bet they're also looking for some little crumbs of bread that maybe they can clean up before Passover starts. When all of the windows and floors start to shine, oh look, there's something green there that's now becoming invisible. And our whole house smells clean and looks extra fine. Passover is on its way. They are giving their house a good deep clean before Passover. When our fanciest dishes come out of the drawer and Elijah's cup, remember I mentioned the cup of Elijah and the cup of Miriam? When Elijah's cup sparkles like diamonds galore, Passover is on its way. Look at those beautiful cups. Looks like they're about to have a Seder. When our house smells of kugel, I love kugel, and sweet matzah cake, and cinnamon for the charoset we'll make, chopped up apples, charoset, Passover is on its way. I bet their house smells delicious. When the sun's getting low and the doorbell stops ringing, they have their family come over. And this year, maybe you can get together with family, or maybe we'll be Zooming. But either way, we'll still be together. And when everyone's ready for stories and singing, when the Seder is ready and candles are lit, oh, you can tell that they are just about ready. Looks like that little sister wants her doll, or her brother's doll. So when the Seder is ready and the candles are lit and Nana's shown everyone where to sit, so if you get to see your grandparents or Zoom with your grandparents on Passover, Passover is here. Looks like they're singing some songs in there. So I'm so excited for Passover to be here. And when we're at Passover, we sing about how wonderful it is to have Passover and Shabbat. So we're going to close by singing Ma Yafeh Hayom, because it's Shabbat today. So it's not Passover yet, but we'll sing about how wonderful it is for Shabbat to be here and how beautiful Shabbat is. Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma Yafeh Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I hope you have a Shabbat that is relaxing and peaceful. And I hope you are starting to get prepared for Passover. Get those recipes ready for some delicious Passover food and figure out who's going to hide the afikomen this year, who's going to hide the piece of matzah we go find. I hope everybody gets to enjoy some nice weather this week. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom. Goodbye, everybody.